All right. It's Friday night and I ain't got no life. Salute. I'm good with that. I already did so much living. I need to take a break from life, actually. I was like, universe, let's do this because I needed a break anyway. Oh, there it is. Mm, salute. Your boy done so much living. I needed a break. It's like, I'm about 40. I'm 41. Can I get a little break? I just need a little break. I ain't been on my video last night. Been had to run out the house for my ex. Had all this stuff. Had kid. Did all this crazy stuff in my life. I need a little bit of break. I'm enjoying this break. It's good. It's good. Salute. Before I get into it, I want to get into this card reading I did, and now that it's just coming true, and just show you how I'm sick with its skills, dog. I'm sick with its skills. We're gonna get into this, but before I start explaining this card read I did a few months ago, I want to talk about how delicious and how sick this is coming together as far as like my filming these videos, because my live last night was looking extra crispy. The sound's a little weird, but I'm figuring it out, and I think when I do my EV mic, it's gonna really hit. But it does sound good. And the only thing that I'm on headphones, see, when I record something, when I do a live, I've worked in the recorded music and stuff, and I had this super sick guy that would mix and master my music, and he would just, I don't know if he was Jedi mind tricking me, but he was just training my ear, and he did. So he'd always told me, like, listen to it through microphones. So I not microphones, but like headphones and like other things. So I listen to it, and I really liked it through the headphone, through my JBL box. My Flip 5, I liked it. Everything sounded good. I'm just kind of want to up it more when it's just straight from my phone. Like if you're just listening to it, and it sounds pretty good, my voice. The only problem is that if like there's a fan or some noise going on, I want it to be about 3. So basically, I want it like 75%. So you have like 3 options. Like say there is some noise in the background, you're doing your dishes. I want you to be able to listen to my voice through the phone. And if you're doing dishes or have a fan on, you can go up like 3 notches. Right now, it's kind of not there. It's kind of there, but if you put headphones on, it sounds pretty crisp. So I'm pretty happy. So, but anyway, the whole thing, I want to do a little tutorial. What I did is I took a light and I put a light. Hold on, put this down. So I got my circle light right here. I moved it back a little bit more. I actually put a tape measure in the room, and this thing is just 1.5 inches off, because if I put it right, I'm gonna be right here, and I don't want to be right here. I don't want to be talking right here. I don't want to be right here. I'd be right here. Like I'd be right here. Sorry. That's another thing, talking to your microphone. You got to learn how to talk into your microphone, all right? So this is a new microphone, so I'm learning how to talk into it, all right? But anyways, if I was going to be directly the dead center of my room, I'd be right here. I don't want to be right there. So I'm a 1.5 inches center. I'd rather be right here, because I'm in my bedroom. I want to be in the middle of this painting right here, because I want you to be able to see my beautiful line and my artwork behind me. So what I did is I put a light right here to this side, so it can light up the background, but I made sure that it doesn't shadow my face, because if it was hitting my face right here, it would light up here, and then you'd see more dark shadow here, okay? So lighting is big. So I have a light above myself, in front of myself, and to this side to light up this back room, all right? And I've got all my doors closed, don't have anything open. So anyway, that's my tutorial for the night. Mess with your lighting. You can go and look at my other videos and see how I slowly came up. Before I didn't have a second U light, or a circle light, excuse me, and I went everywhere, and now you got to learn how to talk into your mic. That's another thing. Position your mic, and hopefully this video, and I can just up my vocal cords what I'm doing this night. Oh, and basically, do you see this? Old school. Look at that. Official. Only 100 pesos on the streets of Tijuana. Yeah, official, baby. New era. This is dope. Look at that. He's got more too. He's about to make some money off of me. I only had a little bit of money on me. I was like, man, I was going to the store, pick up some beers and stuff. I was like, I will be back. Man, he got a Cardinals hat. I think I'm gonna buy a New York Yankees hat. He had a man. It's about to go down. I'm gonna have to buy a whole new hat rack in my closet after this. But anyway, let's get what I want to get into anyways. And this is the thing I like about being a card reader, is because I did this card read, all right, and it was about Trump's return. And I'm sorry if you hear my neighbors. They're having this Friday night. They out there playing whatever. But anyways, I did this card read on Trump return, and more important than Trump's return was the other things that were in the card reading that I saw that I was like, whoa. That's why I posted. I was like, okay, Trump's return is part of it, but and it got about 1,300 views on Rumble. So thank you guys for looking at it. And but I'm about to explain the other parts of it, which some are good and some are bad. Let's get into it. All right. First thing I said I didn't really cover. I said the universe is sitting on a sleeping dragon, and that's the lady sitting on a sleeping dragon, right? And it doesn't mean nothing with reptilian or weird dragon, nothing. No, China's the dragon. He's the dragon. No, it's sitting on opportunity. But, oops. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No closed doors. No closed doors. I hit my mic. But with that being said, I pulled this card too. And this card was very important. I needed to see this in order to really go on with my card readings because I was like, what's going on? And this card is, excuse me, this way. They had put something on us with these Georgia Guidestones and everything. And I told you the bluebird was coming. Well, it wasn't going to be a bluebird of Twitter or anything. It wasn't going to be anything like that. But the enlightenment's coming. And more important is this right here. And this is where a lot of us are. Okay, see that swan? That's a swan. And it's just, this is what's happened. When I said the enlightenment's coming, I just said, oh, y'all can see there's been some kind of darkness on us. You know what I mean? The Trump derangement syndrome, right? But now we can see the battlefield. We can see their attack. That's the battlefield. Now look back over 2020. Look at how they've brought the CRT. Look how the Democrats have fled from Texas to go to the swamp. We can see it now. That's the bat. Unfortunately, that's the truth. That's the enlightenment. It's not a little bluebird going to come fix everything. No, that's the enlightenment. We have a light on the truth. And if you want to see the truth, look up Tucker Carlson. Just this week, we're in July 2021. I think it's like the 14th or 15th, right around there. I don't know what date it is. But Tucker Carlson just released the information coming out of Georgia. There's information coming out of Arizona about the erection in 2020. I'm just going to say erection 2020. Okay, so that's coming out. Now we can see the attack. We can see it. And people are starting to wake up. And some of these people are like, whoa, they're trapped. They don't know what to do. Like, well, I took the jab. I took 2 jabs. But why is this? Why are people still wearing the mask? Because we saw the attack. And I didn't want to say this at the time. I want to give you some little bit of hope. Like Trump's coming back. But this is bigger than him. Okay? That's the battlefield. And I was always saying it. This is why I went out and I commented on 1,000,000 people's chats and everything, because I was like, keep your phones ready, get your phones ready, record everything. You see November 6th, record. I couldn't say it enough. Keep recording everything because we're recording the attack. And now that the veil is being lifted, that we have the enlightenment, we have the information, and it's jacked. We got jacked up over 2020. We got jacked up over 2020. And now we can look at it. And you're going to have to look at it. You can't escape. You thought, man, I take the jab. I take 2 jabs, put the mask on. No. And now you're like, oh, well, we go to Walmart. I went to Walmart the other day. I didn't have to wear a mask. Oh, it was fine. It was like, no, it's not done. They're bringing it back. They're talking about looking at your individual text messages, which they have the right to do because of the Patriot Act. After, when you're in emergency, you call 911. Another thing I said that Trump was going to come back. Let's talk about the sleeping dragon. So it gave us our options. Okay, the sleeping dragon is opportunity. It's stuff we can do. The thing is that need to give us the opportunity, and it said also this is the opportunity. If we accept this, if we want this, if we embrace it, we could take all the jabs we want. Look at that. Isn't that funny how that's a jab? Look at them poking us and jabbing us. And that's why I threw the dagger, because I saw the karma coming. And I knew you guys weren't going to want it. Well, I didn't know, but I saw it. And the sleeping dragon is opportunity. You see how she's sitting on fortune? She's sitting on a coin. She's sitting on a sleeping dragon. This is not like a negative thing. This is opportunity. This is that's like optimism. Stuff where we can go. But you had to see where they wanted you to go. Why the CRT? Why all the negativity over 2020? Why all the jabs? Look at all the jabs they took. Look at that poor swan. And now you're seeing some of your friends and family members wake up and they're just like, what the hell? But luckily, some of us I want to use this card, and I pulled this for the 6. And I said, we need to be organized. It's a man running through all the clever tricks they threw at us, because that's what they did. That's what it's been like to be me and a lot of other people over 2020. We had to figure out the censorship and all the things they were going to throw our way. Okay, it was tough. It was easier just to go, I'm just going to take the jab and just put the mask on. But if you keep going down that road, it doesn't end. It hasn't ended. Now they're trying to dig into your text messages. But when I said Trump returned, and this is not about Trump, this is about us, I said information was coming. You see that? That's a lady blowing out pollen, okay? And this is the seeds, and you can see, and I like this card a lot, because look at this. Check this out. That's why my deck of cards right here. Let's do it this way. You see how it's like purple in the Enlightenment, and you see the light right there, and you see how she's blowing out information. You see the Enlightenment, and you kind of see the purple behind her and the seeds. See, now we can see what we needed to see in order to blow out the information to get out of here, to teach these people, to let them know, like, look, this is the way out. Some people are not going to accept the way out, but we can see, look, hey, man, you know what? I was wrong. Okay, this is the way out, and here's the information. Do you see it? See the purple here? See the purple here? You see the light? You see the light? You see what I'm saying? That's what I saw. I didn't say it at the time. I knew it, but I was just like, hopefully I could just grab some people that were just happy that Trump's going to, and they heard Trump's coming back, and I was like, I'm just going to roll with that. But that's what I saw. I said, oh, man, there's the attack. There it is. There's the attack. It's leaving us. You're going to have the chance, but you have to make the choice. You see what I'm saying? You can be down here. You can go down here, or you can listen to us, and you can get into the light. The light's coming. They're going to give you an opportunity, and then here it is. Here is the information to get out of it, and it's coming exponentially. Here you go. Boom. That's one. That's good right there. So it's coming exponentially. Sorry. And it is coming, and you can go, and I love Tucker. I don't watch him all the time, but he dropped bombshells on the Georgia information, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Y'all got to look it up. I'm not trying to get deleted, all right? Especially now that my card readings are just coming true like crazy, like gangbusters, and I recorded them on purpose because I know I'd be standing here this day. I didn't know it'd be this day, but I knew I'd be standing here pointing out my card reads and just blowing up the cabal, just blowing them up. And now you can see the cabal has come out. They're in our schools, they're running our streets, they're CEOs of company. It's like I've always said, they're deeply embedded, and now they don't even care anymore. They're just coming out. Okay, those people that left Texas, those state legislators that left Texas, do you understand? They forfeited their lives and their career because they're signed on to it. It's a death cult. They're like, well, that didn't work. And then shwippity, it's kind of messed up. They tried all their clever little tricks. It didn't work because we steadfast. A lot of us steadfast. We said, nope, we're not going to do it. They threw all their little curveballs, all their little screwballs at us, and we just steadfast. We said, nope, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. And now we're here, and now you can see it, and I can literally point at stuff. And a lot of you are that swan right now, and you're looking up and you're like, yo, we're going on 2 years. Oh, I got a funny story today, actually. So I lived by this school, and they were doing all the jabs right here, right? I'm down here in Tijuana, and I'm walking to go get my lunch, and I got this little school, and they've been doing the jabs, and everybody's getting the jabs, and then I know the jab needs to be it needs to be refrigerated. You can't just put the jab on the hot 90-degree sun. It's going to ruin the jab, right? And I turn the corner, and this is just randomly, right? I'm just going to get my lunch. I turn the corner, and then I see these guys, and it's a school, and it's been they haven't had school for 2 years. And so now I look over, and I see the nurses, and they're going to give the jab, right? And these dudes have a taxi. It's a black taxi. It just says taxi. You know, it's Julio's taxi. And they're unloading the jab, the juice, and I'm like, it's the juice, and I'm like, it was 78, almost 80 degrees today, right? And I'm walking in the sun. I'm like, all I'm doing is hitting these streets to try to avoid the sun because my nose, look at, I'm getting that. I gotta watch out for the sun, And so I turn the corner and I see they're like, they got this little line where they're passing these jabs. They're big boxes, right? And they're passing the jabs in there. I'm like, whatever Bill Gates might have had cooked up, done died in the back of that taxi. Wherever he picked it up, he had to drive through the mean streets of Tijuana, all bouncing around. I can't wait to talk to my friend because she took the jab. She got sick. I'm like, damn right you got sick. Whatever they had planned for you, if they had anything planned for you. I'm not saying they did. Take the jab if you want the jab. But if you just research it, the jab, the juice needs to be in a refrigerator. If not, it goes bad. So leave it to Mexico. They just took it through it. Yeah. Can you imagine like Bill Gates? Just make sure that you keep it temperaturized at the proper temperature, and then needs to be this and this. And senor. And they just throw it in the back of friggin' Jose's taxi and then bring it to the school because they just want to jab it into people, get back to normal. I just saw it. I was looking at these boxes. I was like, wait a minute. This is the jab. It's the juice. They're just tossing it out of the back of a taxi. A delicate vaccine to save the world. They just throw it in the back of some random taxi. Just get it to the place. It's fine. I can't believe I saw that today. The second funniest thing is I was walking to the store, get some beers or whatever I was getting, and then I'm coming back. I buy this hat for 100 pesos, which is like $5.10. Oh, inflation. I'll get into that a little bit. So I come back and I see this dude at his table. I'm like, oh, man. So I was just looking at him like, I'm about to blow you up in the next couple of days, brother. So I bought this one because, of course, look at him. And then so I'm coming back and I'm on the corner of that school, and this dude comes out of nowhere. And he's got the same hat on. Just start laughing. I got the hat. I got my beers. I'm just looking at him like, okay, yeah, I got to do it live tonight. This is getting welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. That's how the universe be communicating me, man. Just different ways, but it's getting ridiculous at this point, man. But it's moving forward. I do see a light at the end of the tunnel. And unfortunately, they have to give us. I said this last night. Both sides, okay? Both sides of the script, okay? Where'd my cards go? All right. So they did their attack, and we can see their attack now. I'm gonna get serious. We can see their attack. There it is. There's the battlefield. That's what they've done to us. Okay. If we accept it, which a lot of people are, then that's what it'll be. Okay. But the universe did give us a sleeping dragon. This is an opportunity card to change all of that. We have an opportunity to change it, and it's going to give us the information. This goes back to my Trump returns. It's not just about Trump. It's going to give us the information, and you have the information, but are you going to search for the information? It's up to us to make the decision. It will give us what we want, but you have to wake up and you have to decide, okay? And you have to decide, and you have to tell the universe, this is what I want, okay? Because we've been beat down. We've been beat down. We can see the battlefield now. We know who was involved. Dr. Fauci was involved. They were involved. They're unmasking themselves. You understand? You on the dig? You on the 100? And they threw all kinds of tricks at us. And it was very hard to stay steadfast. But for those of us who did, we're here now. Okay? We had to fight the censorship. You couldn't say the things you wanted to say. You have to say roundabout. But for those people who are on the dig, it's like those slaves. Let's use the slaves like they want to use the slaves from 400 years ago on us. It was like when you were on the plantation and you had to sing the song. Oh, the master, he no good. Joe Biden hit you with the wood. Oh, Kamala got a big neck and Big Mike. Really big on the deck. Got a big swing low, Big Mike, and Obama, swing low, sweet chariot. nuts and bananas. Michelle Obama got the nuts and banana. We gotta pick the nuts and the bananas from the trees. Y'all got to start waking up and seeing it, man. But we luckily recorded, and that's why I kept saying it. So we've recorded the attack. So now it's time for humanity to strike back. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Try to be entertaining. You like this OG right there? Politically correct needs to get correct. All right? Peace out.